International Partners.
Smoove und Turrell.
Für die ganze Vielfalt dieses schönen, reichen Lebens.
Ladies and underpants, beware. Beware.
It's Canny O'Clock, it's live and pre-recorded all the way from the year 1979. It's your main man, Mr. Smoove, and his trusty little sidekick, Mr. John Turrell. This is the Northern Cool Experience!
Oh, I felt that, John.
Went for it, didn't I? It's because we've just been doing some singing there and warmed up.
Smoker's cough.
I don't even smoke anymore, man.
No, that.
Pure fresh lungs, me, man.
Just smoke. Here we are once again on the show. This is our 300th show, I'll have you know.
Is it?
Oh, it's a factoid.
Oh, factoid.
Important information.
I know nothing, mainly.
I have no idea how many shows we've done. Why would I? Why would I know stuff like that?
Surely Shazandra knows.
Oh, she will, like.
We'll have to ask her.
Shazandra's our receptionist. She'll get in touch very soon and let us know. So, let's find out all about where we are this week. How interesting. 1979. Time machine, let's go.
Welcome, my dear friends and time travelers, to what can only be described as a year. Yes, you've guessed it, we are in wonderful 1979. Let us start our world tour off at this Radio Rentals in Bellingham to see a machine that will change all our lives forever. Look on with pure lust as Sony has just released the Walkman. Orange foam pads included. It's not all good, though, as the absolute horror of a woman has just been voted in, and we still feel Margaret Thatcher's malevolent policies to this very day. Sewage in our rivers, houses that no one can afford, and life just being absolutely khaki. Enough of those bad vibes, though, as Michael Jackson has just released Off the Wall.
Who's bad?
And what a really brilliant album it is. Don't feel bad for listening to it, as you know the future. He doesn't turn bad till later on.
Ooh.
Much like today, most of the country is on strike. So let's buy them all a pint and say, never trust a Tory to 1979 as yours hair Instagrammable.
That's shocking, that life.
True, though.
Ooh, fancy that. Very true. True factoids. Well, we've got some rip-roaring music again this week.
Have we, though, really?
No, I'll just say that out of habit.
Have we? Ali, let's be honest, we're in 1979 and people back then were a bit more honest.
I know I should have pulled out, like, the brand new disco from 1979.
You should have done something
but
like that.
I did nothing, I've just turned up, you know what I mean? Turned up in my own house.
I tell you what's lovely, though, the amount of brown carpets and orange wallpaper.
Yes, it is lovely.
Isn't it?
Factoid.
That's
right,
a factoid.
Let's crack on with the show. Shut up, man.
The Northern Coal Experience, the greatest show in the world.
I mean, this is kind of 7-ish.
You shut up, man.
Exactly. I mean, it doesn't get any more than 1979 than this, does it really?
Yeah.
Shut up, man!
Tell him, Gnarly.
Shut up! Shut up!
Ugh.
you're on the top, there's no place you can really go but down, down, down. People on the street congratulate you. They say they love the way you sound. Well, when you're on low, no one knows to chit or chat or even know your name. You up and go somewhere. Standing on the top. Standing on the top.
Breeding maggots, how do they taste?
The Hot FM.
You're listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell.
Smoove and Turrell, two of the brightest stars in the northern sky. Hanging round. Making sound. Hanging round. Making sound. Sandra, put your knickers on and make me a cup of tea.
I'd like to, baby.
Smoove and Turrell.
If it moves, sink it.
you have it, in the mix.
Canny.
All of the records you heard there were from 1979?
Every single one of them. Because
Apart from all of them.
Well, no, we took them back here, didn't we? So, strictly speaking, they're from 1979 now.
Yeah, okay.
Once you've took something back, you kind of take it back.
Well, this one, the Stony Island Band, Get the Band In.
Get the band in.
Get the band
Mike
in.
Porter's favourite funk tune.
That was what I started the show with, and it says on that, super funky, 1979. So there you go, I was right with one. After that was a great track, Standing on the Top. That's The Temptations featuring Rick James, mother.
Yo!
Into another great disco track, actually. That might be 1979 as well, you know. I'm just going to check. Oh, 1977.
That was the year that one of the most special guys in the world was born.
Who's that then? You.
Me.
Crown Heights Affair. You've the B-side wins again. A track called Far Out, as sampled by Pete Rock. Great track. I know that Benji B loves that one as well. Brand new song with a vibe of 1979, and that's on the Space Grapes label, of course. Bob and the Rustlers and Russell Bob's Creek. Or did I play the other side? Who knows? I should. An old song, but not from 1979, the Black Science Orchestra and Soul Power Music. Ashley Beadle up on that one.
The wonderful, the one and only Mr. Ashley Beadle.
A very great 80s boogie track I've just discovered. Played the instrumental. It's by a band called Feel. And a track called I'd Like To.
Not Feel It, is it? With Bradley Bobo and Zach Gabici.
Just Feel, and it's called I'd Like To. That's the instrumental. Chris Hills and Danny Wise. 1982 vibes, that one. Family Affair in the background right now. Got this from 586 Records a while back. Well, I'll say a while, about 2 months ago. The Razor and Tape label, of course. Some mixed bag there then, John.
Loved it.
All over the place, as we see up here.
Exham and Leicester.
Leicester's the centre of the earth. Did you know that?
It is same as Holt Whistle.
Geographically, centre of England.
Yeah.
What was it? The United Kingdom.
If you span the world really fast, Holt Whistle would be the only place left. Everything else would fall off.
Well, we'll have to try it.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yeah. Here we go. Hold tight. Oh, you're right. Just the Holt Whistle's left. Here we are.
Yeah, but what's
there's
really
not room for
lucky
both of us, though.
Our show's going out in 2023, so we've totally wrecked it. You know what I mean? But at least we're here in 1979 and can carry on until then.
I really did feel like I was spinning out there, man.
That's the wonderful world of sound effects, though, isn't it?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi, dude.
I studied chemistry at school, mate.
Good for you.
Would be physics, though, wouldn't it? Really?
It doesn't matter. Obviously, he didn't study it properly, did he? That's the point. Say that to anything, like if you're trying to bamboozle anyone. Hi, sir. Would you like sugar in your coffee?
I studied chemistry at school, mate.
Is that a no then?
That would be chemistry, though.
Oh, of course it would.
I studied geography.
Science. All of them. Anyway, John, it's time to do this, isn't it? Let's do that and then do this.
John, what's in your box? What's in your box today? John, what's in your box? What are you gonna play?
Oh, well, I'm very excited because album of a couple of years ago, was it? Ash Walker is bringing out a new album, brand new album coming out, and he's just give a sneaky peek of one track. Time Gets Wasted. Obviously, me and Smoove have both bought it. Both came in very excited, going, "Have you bought Ash Walker's new album? Have you?"
Could be terrible.
Could be absolute pants,
but it won't be.
And if this is a little taste, I'm just dying to hear what else is on it. So this is Time Gets Wasted, featuring Sly, Fifth Avenue, and Denisha. Check it out, my mom.
good with you. I have no need to be somewhere out there. I could be holding on to you.
Well, I'll tell you something. You can tell he's wrote that in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Easy.
There's a lot of complex gear in there, but it all works, man.
Aye, it's not overworked, but it sounds very like they've had a lot of decisions to make. Let's put it that way.
Incredible, man.
Beautiful. Now, listen. This just arrived today. I can't even remember ordering this, but I clearly did. It arrived, and it's called Antique Recipes. Right?
What? Someone stealing antique? Got it?
The word.
Is that? Oh, I'm sick of that.
It's spelled differently.
I seen a shop the other day which had it on. And I was like, oh, what is
disgraceful? Yeah.
What he's doing?
Obviously, our first album was called Antique Soul. So this is spelled Anteek.
Oh, trying to get out of it.
Yes, exactly.
On the.
So anyway,
wait, let's see you, man.
These guys are really cool. You know, I love my jars, and I like my hip hop jars, like that, like lovely warm. Oh, I just love that kind of sample jars hip hop thing. This is a rapper called Shut Eyes, right, and Dirty Harry, who's the producer and also the scratcher as well. But there's another guy involved. I do believe that together they're from New York, Croatia, and the UK. And this was put together. It's an amazing album. Only 300 copies made, and I bought all 300. Here's the first.
Oh, it's worth a fortune, no, isn't it?
Here's the first track I'm going to play. I'm going to play you loads off this album over the next few weeks. This is amazing. Check it out.
Coming to you live from the frozen tundra. Coming to you live from the rough. Zagreb, put a blunt on, we get live. From the tattered pages of modern man, 80 proof whiskey drink straight from out the shot glass. Can have you feel that all is well. Wrote verses, crossing words out like Jean-Michel. It's all in the timing. The bitterness of the winter felt the rawness in the climate. The sun also rises, stayed on the Hemingway slang while these suckers small time in the vintage 60 box. Dirty with the beat, step up to 25, shot murder with the speech.
Yo, hip-hop peaks and valleys, you just stumbled on the Everest. Still painting in the alleys, my property value terrorist. Still dusty on the wax stick, no techniques had to bury it. Some MCs still spit, still spit.
It sounds smooth, true, nonetheless gritty. Overcast over the city, dim-witted in the street light. Rummy, money, hungry, must restate this fact again. The vagrant packs of pens so potent, scratching the notebook.
Yeah, that's where I keep the flavor. Shut eyes like AM Saturday. This wavy syndicate, swinging some massive weight, dope crates. Checking the fame on the passing freight. Keep the accolades, this flame is retribution. Sucker DJ execution, fatal for fake rappers underground. Over your shoulders, came to smash shit down. The motherfucking harbingers of classic, advocating for a band by the four aspects.
Held to jazz, broke my peace. This winter wind forgets to cease. Holla, 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 and them big ziplocs packed up with quarter pounds in. Keep it on the low, keep on your toes, speak what you know. At odds with convention, on the rise, high tides, wrote with elegance.
Stick my head into a wax spot, sniff out a loop. Dusty nose flows, exposed, no dirty through truth. That brought them brews, I roll up, but let's kill the beat first. A white dude is nice around mics like Steve Kerr. Shut the merciless, reducing rappers to the earthliness. Berserk with this audio stick on the key form. Chemically react to the rhythm until heat forms 20 below. Shoveling snow, guzzling 40s. When it's storm warning, I'm rocks off for this ice phase. The real shit returns just in time. time for the last day.
Cash pays rules all what they got problems about. Skills that didn't add up to dollar amounts. Knowledge count the blessings. Scholar amongst freshmen. Pound for pound, sound down to the essence.
Yeah, it's called Little Stories.
I love that, mate.
Well, you hear the rest of it.
Well,
not right now
because you bought 300 copies.
I did, I might sell you one though. So listen,
for big money.
Jungle Fire have got a brand new 45 out.
Oh,
but
hey.
What's exciting for me is the B-side wins again. Check this out.
What a band!
The cover version of Brass Construction. This is unreal. How good is that fire?
Incredible.
Proper funk music. I was going to do that.
I got
I'll
in
save it for
before
the
you.
next one. Yeah.
Save it.
You can tell we're having a drink here.
Oh, honestly, that red stripe's gassy.
Isn't it? Just
gassy.
super gas. Okay. Other drinks are available.
Yeah, they are. Of course.
Available everywhere and anywhere.
But actually, we're not on the BBC, so who cares? Drink Red Stripe, it's the best.
Well, actually, I was listening to the BBC today because Izzo Fitzroy was on live on BBC London, and the guy was just freely drinking lager on the show.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, you would, obviously.
You can't get through a radio show without a drink. Although I have done it.
You have.
I have.
Once.
Right, I just discovered this today. DJ Harrison. The album's called Monotones, and I'm loving this tune. You and I Want.
You're listening to Smoove and Turrell on the Northern Call Experience. You bloody bastards.
Cause you're so sexy. I wanna take you home with me. Come on here. Come on in my bedroom, baby. Come and set me free. really want you to move on.
That's pretty interesting.
You know
isn't
what I
it?
love about that? The way it's been recorded as well, man. I feel when you listen to it through headphones, you feel like you're in the room with them as they're recording it.
Crap verb.
But it works, man. It's
Real
so
verb.
raw.
Yeah. So listen, it's time. I mean, I don't like doing this. I don't like everybody playing a song because this person's died. But I feel like I want to play this anyway because it's a great song. Azimuth, right? Some people pronounce it differently, but the Brazilian jazz funk band from 1973, who've been so versatile and eclectic and very inventive. Yeah, and so influential on every level. The combination of the way they did the drums. Obviously, the drummer's just died, but the original keyboard player died a few years ago, 2015 actually. I'm just reading it here. That's what
they're just called Asm now.
Yeah, So there's only one guy left, and that's Alex. I don't know how they're going to continue because seriously, Ivan, the drummer, was so integral. Like, he was everything. The way he fused samba with the backbeat was just honestly unbelievable.
Yeah, but if you watch the live performances though, man, they've got so many great musicians on stage with them that they know them songs inside out, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't think this drummer's going to be replaceable, seriously. But anyway, good luck, guys. I hope you do keep going. Alex, anyway. And but the keyboard player, I think, was replaced by his son.
Yes.
Which is beautiful, actually. Anyway, I'm going to play a slightly less known song called Dear Limerence. Pretty groundbreaking stuff.
Amazing.
Kind of vocodery as well, isn't it?
That is a vocoder. So it's not vocodery, it is.
Yeah, these guys did drum and bass, they did breakbeat, they did everything, literally. And the gutter is, they played at Hoochie Coochie in Newcastle a couple of years ago. Just before COVID, I think, and I missed it because we were on tour.
Yeah, we were.
Gutted.
And it was a private do as well, wasn't it?
No, they
Warren
played
got
twice.
them.
They played twice. The second one was private gig. I mean, Warren would have let us in.
Of course he would have. That's the worst thing that he would have been there.
Anyways, now listen, I've got this album. It looks like an old album. You know, like one of those charity shop digs. Look at that.
Fantastic. Even
sleeve.
the lettering. Look at the font.
Brilliant, isn't it? So it's called The Other World of the Sound Carriers, and it's not what you think. You know, it's not at all. It's absolutely wonderful. This, I'm so glad I found this. But this track's called Elevation. Check this out, brand new. Shows how late to the party I am. That was made in 2013.
No way.
10 years ago. 10 years late.
And you managed to buy all 300 copies that didn't sell very well.
No, that's a different album.
Oh, sorry.
I bought all 300 of this as well, though.
All right.
Didn't sell very well.
Oh,
it went to number 40.
That's what I was thinking.
Tremendo. Anyway, it's good, isn't it?
I love it. I wish I could buy it.
I think it was expensive. I remember buying this and thinking I'm buying it, sod it.
You know, after I bought you that one that's being delivered from America,
that's 50 quid.
Which I'm going to have to pay tax on when it comes through as well.
I nearly bought it again. Thankfully I texted you. I was like, this rings a bell.
The A inside, yeah.
It's confusing buying so many records. You do forget what you've bought. Nothing worse than when you've bought it 3 times and they all land at the same time. Like, oh no.
Yeah, that feeling is...
Dear me.
I'm hiding them behind.
But I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to keep them. So no one else can have them.
Yeah. You've got to hide them ones.
Pure arsehole. Right, it's yes. Well, let's just sing the jingle, John.
Sandra Slot, what's in your slot today?
What's in your slot, Sandra?
Well, in Sandra's slot this week is Beyond or Bone 74 and Onge, Mind Vibrations.
Is it? I thought she said she was going to play.
No. When she found out that you were going to play
No.
that.
No. It was
Look, I'm not being funny, but Sandra speaks to me, and I'm the one. So you shut your cocky hole.
What's the dance band
and
called
let
that
me
you
get
love?
on with it.
Distract or something. That's what distraction. Distraction.
No.
Extraction.
they take all the mood out the room. Anyway, this is it.
That's what I'm doing. A distraction. So Sandra changed her mind again.
Hey, she's a woman. She's allowed to.
She's not though. A woman not allowed to. Both actually. Now, that's great, isn't it, Sandra?
That was brilliant, that's Sandra.
Remind me, John, who was that?
That was Born 74 in Onge, Mind Vibrations, and I quite like saying Onge.
Onge Vibrations.
Onge.
By Distraction.
By Mind Vibrations.
We still can't remember the name of that dance band. Distract.
Don't anyone put it up, because that would spoil it. It would spoil the mesmerising.
Now, listen, there's a great band in town. They're from Newcastle. They've moved to London, but they still come back and do gigs. They are chipping away at recording loads of good stuff. They're fusion, hard to describe. I mean, they're jazz, but they're all over they're amazing. Young lads, and they're smashing it, right? This is a brand new track. They've just released this, I think, literally just the other day. They're playing live tonight at the Grove in Newcastle, but by the time you hear this, you won't know about that. But go and see them in London. Check them out.
Not if they jump in our time machine.
Yeah, exactly, 1979. We preempted this is going to come out, yes. The band is called Nats, spelled Knats, right? This one's called One for Josh. This is amazing. Honestly, check this out. I mean, you have to agree that's pretty special stuff.
It's goddamn beautiful, man.
Incredibly tight. They've played together since they were 7 years old, the bass player and the drummer. Unbelievable, that.
Goddamn.
And they're only 21 or something crazy. I mean, I'm sure they stay 21 every year that goes by.
Oh, yeah. Still the youngest ever supergroup.
Factoid. John, what have you got to play for me right now?
Well, this is from Jimmy's Jukebox, isn't it? Went round to see the artwork that Jimmy's been doing for the new album. Incredible
Fantastic.
scenes.
Yeah.
And he wanted us to play this tune, and I don't blame him.
Is it, I've got 5 on it.
No, El Mean, Y, in brackets, spare me the tears. Check this out. It's absolutely incredible.
We had time.
And now, if you don't know that, shame on you. George Benson and Valdez in the Country. What a song. I first heard that sampled by YZ. You'll Be Proud When I Make It, which is an amazing hip-hop song that I still haven't got. I need to buy that.
Put it in the little list. Stick it in the little list, young'un.
The little Mahusive list.
Mahusive!
Some of the best players in the world on this album. Ronnie Foster being one of them.
Do we know that guy?
Nope, never heard of him. We've only just gone and done a track with him, haven't we?
We certainly have, my man.
And it's an absolute beast of a tune.
Hey, honestly, man, his chops are amazing.
Oh, I'm so happy this album's come together. It's literally come together in the last couple of weeks, isn't it?
Oh, it's crazy times.
Crazy times. When are you? John, what you got?
This is by Moderator from his new album, Sinner Syndrome. And this track's called My Witch.
Love her though she's good and bad. Mess around and you've been had. Got a key and a nasty switch. She's my witch. She's my witch.
Got a bit of a Beck vibe, hasn't it? Baggy as.
It's got a bit of a you in it from the early days, to be fair.
You in it? Who are they?
You.
Yay!
Like a Smoove. I mean, massive drums.
Yeah.
Sample. Repeat things.
Not a lot
of
happening.
Times. Not a lot's happening, but just a groove, man.
Just waiting for John Turrell to come along. So, the guys from a great band called Jazz Spastics.
Yes.
When I discovered their stuff, it was a good 10 years ago. I just literally went on HHV and bought everything by them. I couldn't believe these guys, I think they're from Glasgow.
Oh, yeah.
Put this together.
Definitely from
like,
Scotland.
The jazz, like hip-hop vibe. Anyway, they posted up a test press the other day and I was like, oh, well, lads, sell us it. He was like, oh, we can't. I was like, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play one of these songs now to persuade you to sell us it.
Please sell him it. We'll never hear the end of it.
You won't, like. This is called Oh Yeah, with another word in the middle. ribbity rhythms. Great, that, innit? Love it. Honestly, that album is so good. All of their stuff is amazing. Jazz Spastics. Actually, that's Jazz Spastics and Pen Pals. There you go. Get it right. Now, another test pressing on 7-inch. Played the other version of this. Well, there's 2 test pressings you sent me. Dynamite Cuts at it again. This is some, I think this is German library music. First time ever released. Check it out. I don't know what that's called because it's a test pressing, so there you go, you can't get it yet. Although it is available if you go to Dynamite Cuts, you'll find the library music, the latest 45 on there. That's just for you, Baz.
Yeah, baby, Baz again.
Groovy stuff, baby. Johnny, what you got?
This is kind of interesting, this album, like, Alex Figuera, he's called, and his album is called Mentalogenic. And this track's called
what label is
Longue.
it on? What label is it on?
Give us 2 seconds, I'll tell you.
I know that name. I think I might have one of his 45s.
It's on Music with Soul.
Yes,
Amsterdam.
yes, that's the guy.
Well, this is
great.
This is a brand new album, and this track is called Allonge.
That's like one of those, you know, like if you watch a strange movie and it's like, and it like blows your mind, but it's not actually that good.
Yeah.
And that's the music in it?
No, but the music made that, like, that bit that you were watching made you want to watch a little bit longer just to find out what crap was going to happen at the end.
Do you know what I love? And it's happening to me.
Percussion, though, man. Check
great.
It's just
It's
cool.
happened to me twice in my life where, you know, if you ever watch the credits on a film,
Yeah.
and it finishes, like, and then it's got, like, about 10 songs, because there's that many credits.
Aye.
So, like, when you look at a film, you go, like, how long's left? Oh, there's 20 minutes left. Really, there's only 10 minutes
Can I
left.
just count myself out of this because I fall asleep at everything I watch?
10 minutes, yeah. Well,
Like, not everything.
You're
No,
just like my wife,
It doesn't matter what it is. It could be the most explosive MacGyver film ever. I'll be asleep in 3 minutes.
So, the 10 minutes at the end, anyway, is all the credits. So you'll be fast asleep. But there's some great music on the end for some reason. People get like their music used, and it's worth checking out because they just play random. That's how I discovered this record, right? I'm showing you now that I'll play you later in the show because that was on the end of a film.
Dreaming.
A guy who's never released this album. It's amazing.
That is a horrible album cover by the way.
Yeah, but it's like kind of Nick Drakey. I think I played it on
But I'll tell you what, if I seen that in a record shop, I'd be skipping straight past it.
Exactly, it's amazing. Right, it's Classic O'Clock.
Classic O'Clock.
Classic
O'Clock.
O'Clock.
I'm glad we got there.
Yeah, we did, and it's worth it though.
My watch is going crazy being back in time. It's like spinning around. You know what I mean?
I'm sending this one out to Steve Dunn, who helped me put on the Time Bank Brewery on the bank holiday Monday, and everyone that attended. What great fun that was. Here we are. It is the one and only Yamo Be There! Yeah!
Whenever you call, never be lonely, lost in the night. Just run from the darkness, looking for the light. 'Cause it's a long, hard road that leads to a brighter day. Hey.
was the third brother of five, doing whatever I had to do to survive. I'm not saying what I did was alright. Trying to break out of the ghetto was a day-to-day fight. Being down so long, yet nothing crossed my mind. But I knew there was a better way of life, and I was just trying to find. You don't know what you do till you put under pressure. Across 110th Street is a hell of a tester. Across 110th Street, pimps trying to catch a woman that's weak. Across 110th Street, pushers won't let the junkie go free. Across 110th Street, woman trying to catch a trick on the street. Ooh, baby. Across 110th Street, you can find it all in the street. I got one more thing I'd like to talk to you about right now. Hey brother, there's a better way out. Shorting that coke, shooting that dope, man, you're copping out. Take my advice, it's either live or die. You got to be strong if you wanna survive. The family from the upper side of town will catch hell without a ghetto around. In every city you'll find the same thing going down. Harlem is the capital of every ghetto town. Let me sing it. Across 110.
Well, that is classic, isn't it? 2 classics in a row there. What am I doing? Killing yous. I'm going to send that out to Dominic, who left a few comments on the internet the other day. I know Dominic from years ago, and it was great to see him listening to the show and enjoying the tunes. So that one's for you, Bobby Womack. And before that, Jam will be there. Johnny, what you got?
I've got the Chocolate Fudge Band on ZR Records, and this track's called Everything.
Is it though?
Oh, it's a cool disco track. I can't knock that, you know what I mean? When you find a cool disco track, play a cool disco track.
Oh, look around you, look around you, look around you, look around you. Yeah. driving you insane. I am playing games, and even though our hearts broke along the way, I'll give it what I ever said I do.
Disco-tastic. Well, it's time to return to Antique Recipes, another jazzy hip-hop track. Check this out.
Oh, these guys who are stealing our antiques, like.
Who got the hot rhythm? Got the hot rhythm, the hot rhythm. The hot rhythm. Who got the hot rhythm? The hot rhythm. Hot rhythm on lock. Damn. I keep it damn. They got Mr. Pop, the plot thicker, you block a rock with him. I stop when the clock quit until the tick of it drops. So then I blend pens and prescription and knock you off. Holy hot rhythm, he got you all. Even though it's foolish foes who wanna watch him fall. Not the ball, play that shit to the side. While you waiting to sign on that old ancient design. I got my passport ready, hot rhythm worldwide. I got the hot rhythm, the hot rhythm. Yeah, hot rhythm on lock and they got Mr. Pop in the plot, thinking the block of the rock with it. I stop on the clock, wait until the ticket fit drops, and then I'm fixing party people that be fitting the rock, licking the shot, lyrical, so the flow rise. Get the passport and get fly, floating through the smoke clouds with 30 Sakai. Unworldly live, let the girls get live with that hot. swing, 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 swing. I'ma swing it to the ladies till they flip it, say, y'all been sleeping for a minute, it's time that you wake up. Don't flip the same cup, ain't pippin' the game, nope. I'm picking the game up and then flipping the game over. Shut with no derivative, blow beyond limitless. Tell me why your high-tech deck sound primitive. Stealing your women friend, this is what really hot rhythm is. Moving butts, it's rough city, pissing us, this is us. Bum rushing the world over, hot rhythmatic till matching your girl's poster. See my wife, she driving that Pearl Rover. Me in the next lane, whipping the transformer. Pulling closer, bumping that hot, hot, hot rhythm. I got that hot rhythm, that hot rhythm. Ladies go bump, bump. The fellas go bump, bump. Ladies go bump, bump. Side cab go bump, bump. Motherfuckers going bump, bump. Hey, yo, sons are blunt with that skunk and trunk blowing funk for funds. Fuckers, number one shot, slumber none. Make the haters mumble some, then succumb to drums. We got the hot, hot rhythm. Got the hot rhythm, the hot rhythm. The hot swing, 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 swing.
There you go, that's called Hot Rhythm.
Love it.
Fantastic. Honestly, what an album. You heard it here first, and you heard it here last. John, what you got before we get out of here?
Nice one.
Got ya.
This is from the album Mirage in the Mojave by James Alexander Bright meets Flying Mojito Brothers. And check this out. It's called Let's Get Lost. No.
Canny deep stuff, that, like.
Canny cool.
Canny cool. You heard it here first.
That's me scratching my beard, can you?
Get it in time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh. That's me, dear note. Right, it's wind down the clock. Here we go.
It's not, man. It's still got another 10 minutes.
Musically, emotionally.
Oh, right, okay.
Check this out. In the summertime. What an album this is. The Dramatics.
Man said 99 in the shade, man. Look at that. Do you see what I see? Am I seeing things or am I going out of my head? Hey there, girl. Hey there. You sure look good in your hot pants, hot pants. Hey, hot pants. Hey there, girl. Hey there. You sure look good in your hot pants, hot pants, hot pants, hot pants. In the summertime, in the summertime. Sunshine, summertime, in a blue man. Yeah. Sitting back, watching the girls go by. Out of school, Eddie Cool, having big fun. Look up there, here comes another one. Hey there, girl. Hey there. You sure look good in your hot pants, hot pants, hot pants, hot pants.
Incredible. There was a war going on between Stax and Motown. We all know who won that war, though, really.
But who won it when
in the long run?
When John Turrell went up against Craig Charles on Six Music, he was Motown and I was Stax, right?
And Stax won?
Stax won that night. It was a knockout punch, and I tell you what, Craig has never recovered.
Thwack. Staying on a similar tip, this is a B-side. A B-side wins again. What a tune and what a voice. Everyone knows this guy for She's a Bad Mama Mama. Mama Mama Mama, or whatever it is.
Mama Mama Mama.
Yeah, that one.
Mama Mama Mama.
This is called This Feeling's X-Rated. Do you know where this is going?
in my arms, baby. Your warm and tender body close to mine. Soft and gentle fingers up and down my spine. Oh, I've got so much to give. 'Cause there's so much love to live. Yeah, with you. Oh, baby. Control this fire burning in my emotions. You're making me scream, baby, when I don't have a notion. Heavenly, these precious moments here with you. Good sensations thrills me through and through. Oh, I know I've got a love Jones coming on.
If you've never had a girlfriend, you'll never understand this kind of music.
That counts most of 2 seconds. Counts most of the people that voted Brexit.
Yes,
and it counts out most Tories as well.
And people with tattoos that say "no regrets."
They've never made love, and so they'll never get this music. You know what I mean?
And I'm sending this one out to Jimmy Turrell, who loves this kind of R&B.
Ah, he does, like.
He does. He loves a little bit of swing beat, doesn't he?
He loves a bit of New Jack, man.
Yeah,
that guy.
Same thing.
Yeah, well, I call it New Jack. You just call it swing. You know,
it's called New Jack Swing in full.
Yeah.
Swing beat. Teddy Riley invented it.
That's what I was getting at. You know what I mean?
Getting at. Right, it's your choice.
Mine again.
It is.
It cannot be.
It is.
Honestly, you've.
Just
I was going to say
12 inch.
You've properly done me in.
You've had 30 minutes of silence.
No, I haven't. What you've done is what I think you'll find is
what you'll find is John Turrell selections.
No, it's just you've totally like
bamboozled you.
Look here. Fila Brasilia.
I thought it was Gloria Extra Fanny.
Good to see Fanny the other night, wasn't it?
What, when that song was on?
No, man, at the gig.
I know.
It's a brand new tune. They've done the retrospective, but they've put a couple of brand new tunes on, and I love this. Big love to Steve Cobby. What a man.
Love them pianos.
It's just Cobby, man. He's just like... Love to be in the shed with him one day, you know what I mean?
He's just like a cat walking across the piano, isn't he? He is the cat.
But he plays everything.
I know, the little bastard.
I know. And he makes good garden furniture, and he goes on excellent walks. You know what I mean? I want to hang around with Cobby. You know?
Instead,
Instead
you've got me.
No. Hey, man.
Smooth cobweb.
No, not for the music, man. Just to help him out with his garden furniture. I'm a much better joiner.
Yeah.
You know?
I actually bought some of his prints. You know, he does those...
I've got one because I bought the album.
Yeah.
And you got one with the album. If you were wise enough to give him the coin at
basically the word that we're looking for Steve Cobby, who used to be in Fairly Brasilia, and he also did that great track, which I only realised a few years ago, recently.
He's done loads that you don't know about.
Ashley and Jackson, that was him. Solid Gold, one of his first, he wrote a story about that, about his first studio experience, really brilliant. Anyway, Steve Cobby, just a creative person.
Genius.
That's the word. Creative genius. Now, speaking of creative geniuses, this is Crack and Smack featuring John Turrell. There you go. Apparently that was sung in one take, wasn't it, John?
Never heard it before. It went into the thing and Oscar played it, and that was the result of the one take, and then that was what went on the record.
Incredible song, and like, you know, it doesn't sound like Smoove Turrell, doesn't sound like John Turrell. It sounds like something that happened magically that day.
You know what's mad? Listening back now, like years and years and years later, it's like something that Peter Gabriel would do.
Exactly. That's a very good analogy as well. Right, I'm going to switch it up now because we need some hip hop in my life.
I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck
some more hip hop, should I say?
out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out.
Sending this one out for Curtis.
Turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out.
Them can't hold we, no, them can't hold we. Them can't touch we, no, them can't touch we. Them can't hold we, no, them can't hold we.
Damn, Fife, you got fat.
Yeah, I know it looks pathetic. Ali Shaheed Muhammad got me doing calisthenics. Needless to say, boy, I'm bad to the bone. Making love to my mic like Jerobi on the phone. But no time for talks. There's bills to be paid. Hoes to be laid. Punks to be sprayed. Chumps to attack. So my man, watch your back. 93 mean skills are a must, so never lack. Sit back and learn. Come now, watch the birdie. Your styles are incomplete, same as Vinny Testaverde. Battling whenever. Hot damn. Give me the microphone, boy. One time. Bam.
Keep it on the cooler, cause here come the heat. Lyrically, it's face the jazz will pace the beat. As we proceed to elevate you, we in fofo. Run into your dad, the abstracts the bag. As we proceed to move the high bars, we know where's ass. Poets got the gimmicks, but they lack the sassafras to make the average hard rock concoct the Glock. And roam the city streets on a dreary day. I be ingredients like sugar and candy. If your life is broke, girl, I'll be the handy dandy that can mend you. My feet is a shower for you. I scrub the back and I force the butt crack, make you shiny. Spiffy in a jiff, fucking with the ab, you got the greatest of gifts. Say yo, my mic is sounding above. Bob Power, you there?
Yeah.
Adjust the bass and treble, make my shit sound clear, clear, clear.
I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body and say turn the party out.
Move back yourself, man, come watch me drop it. For sure me I go do it, for sure me I go rock it. Me not deal with no chungaram, bangaram business. I got soul on the end like Jehovah's got the witness. Musically the tweet, poetically we beat the enchantment on the airwaves. Kids just rave, obey the MCs cause the MCs save. We flipping on niggas like we Super Dave. But noticing my stature, y'all niggas know we got ya. Moving to the rapture, listen how we catch ya. Moving with the grace, here we go, let's begin. Making people jump out their goddamn skin. Lyrically we bite like we rent and pin. Piece the Grand Pooh and his many, many skins. Don't mark us for the L cause you know we get the wins. It's the Ab Shaheed in the door for the blend. And I wanna say peace to my man YP, my man Jelly. It's Steph Ansel on the help out. And we out like shout, non-trade. I don't wanna say non-trade cause my man XP said don't say the years. So it's for eternity. You know what I'm saying? Rock on. Everybody in Queens, rock on. Everybody in Brooklyn, rock on. Everyone burning, rock on. Everybody in Jersey, rock on. Everybody in Philly, rock on. Everybody in Houston, rock on. Everybody LA, rock on. Everybody in the sand, rock on. Everybody in Egypt, rock on. Everybody Nigeria, rock on. Everybody in London, rock on. Everybody in Sweden, rock on. Everybody everywhere, rock on. All the niggas on the famous, rock on. Everybody no name, rock on.
Okay, let's take it now. silence. Alright, just dread. Let's have some fun.
touch the sky. Fire ganja, fire weed. Touch the sky,
Well, I just thought that deserved another spin, didn't it, really?
That always deserves another spin.
Only made 300 of these, did they? Or was that an exaggeration?
No, I think it was less.
Was it?
Yeah.
Anyway, higher level bends.
2 seconds, can you hear this? Right? Just drop that off a second. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Shake the room.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. See what that is?
What's that?
That's my heart going out to Marie tonight. Big love, sister. The cuddle.
Missed the train.
Is with you tonight.
Missed the train, John. Damn it. Have to wait until 6 o'clock in the morning now.
Oh,
freezing.
Fuck Marie, I'm sick of this.
Umani says, fuck the train.
Fuck the train.
Live your life.
Fuck the train.
Next time you get a train ticket, right, turn it round. You know the white side with the black stripe on, like a magnetic strip. Put it in your mouth and smile. You see the perfect set of teeth.
That's one thing I haven't got, the perfect set of teeth.
I have.
Oh yeah. We're like we're all the most
ugliest
band ever, though.
Especially with Mike Porter's nose. Wow.
Imagine it was just like, you know, and no, that's shit, that, like, because I'm talking about me, I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about Mike. I'm not talking about Oz, I'm not talking about Neil, and I'm not, you know, I'm talking about the original members.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The members. The members.
The ones who played the Black Swan.
The knobheads.
To 3 people. That was fucking hilarious that night.
The first gig.
At the time, right, this is kind of funny.
Wasn't even a gig, really.
No, it wasn't. It was just me, Smoove and Mike, right? Smoove was on the decks. Mike had a tiny keyboard. And I was singing, and there was literally 5 people there.
Oh, it's a good rehearsal, though.
Great rehearsal for what was to come. But at the same time, I had just been offered a deal with Universal Music for about, what was it, 40 odd grand. And I had just had the twins, and I was saying to the lads, can you believe this? This is incredible. You know, like, this is what's going to happen. And then it fell through about 4 days later, and you know, when you're just going, oh,
well,
back to the Black Swan with the lads.
Wasn't meant to be.
My homie said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My homie said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My homie said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My homie said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. Sometimes I get discouraged. I look around and things are so weak. People are so weak. Times I feel like crying. Sometimes my heart gets heavy. Sometimes I just wanna leave and float away. Sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. Passion takes over me. Feel like a man going insane. Lose my brain trying to maintain everything. Hey, 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 hey. Put my heart and soul into this, y'all. I hope you feel me where I am, to wherever you are. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered. Sometimes I just want a quiet life. Me and my baby, me and my lady. Sometimes I don't want to get into snowball. Sometimes I don't want to be a soldier. Sometimes I just want to be a man. But homie said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My hobby said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My dreamer said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My elder said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. I want black people to be free, to be free.
Another track I used to play in Rock Shots in the
Rock
back room.
Shots, yeah.
Rock Shots, classic.
I mean, I'd buy me poppers just on the way in.
I think I used to play this
from the doorman woman who was a lovely. What was her name?
I can't remember. She was the owner.
Not the cock watcher though. The one that used to come into the toilets.
The It.
And she was canny funny as well though.
Aye. Well, no one knew if it was a he or a she.
No, but it was a he.
Was it?
No, but it was a she.
You don't know that.
Transvestite.
Yeah, but which actual?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, she was allowed in the men's toilet.
Maybe she had both. What's wrong with that?
Maybe. No. But you could buy poppers on the way into this club, and I always remember this track coming on.
You could buy poppers in the chip shop opposite as well.
Yeah, and I took a massive whiff of them, and that track came on. Shine your light on the world, and I had forgot that I had dipped my tab in the poppers, right, and I put it in my mouth, and then I sparked it up. And my whole face went up in a ball of flames.
Jesus Christ. Oh, the days when you could smoke in a club?
Yeah.
Wow.
Back then. Good times.
1979, wasn't it? 1979.
Good times.
Right. I've got an old whack track that never really got much airplay back in the day. But this is some people didn't like this because the connotations with Sunderland football. Now, when I used to play this in Newcastle, people would come going, "You playing Sunderland for Lake?" Yeah. And I go like, "Mate, what are you talking about? It's music." Here we go. Here's the anthem to Sunderland Football Club.
Such and such, man. I don't know much, man. I pay my dues, man. Now I'm confused, man. Scabby vampires when run come along from use, man. The same old news, man. We bring the blues, man. My baby left because I don't buy new shoes, man. We win or lose, man. No ask me for a tools, man. Buy your own facts, man. Mine you get stabbed, man. Don't you see that we some big broad bad man? Born and bred in this that big broad bad land. Known all over the world as a madman. Life is hard, but it's just too bad, man.
I'm too cold, too cold, too cold. I'm too old, too old, too old. And it shows, and it shows, and it shows. And you know, and you know, and you know. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I love myself. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I love myself.
I spoke with my money. This ain't a joke money. Banana boat money. Banana vote money. Food on a plate money. Real or fake money. Lose or take money. At times I hate money. It's money that makes money. Makes people act funny. Civilized men start to act gunny. Take your life in a second with the right kind of money. Life in the West, we obsessed by money. Mind how you worship. You can't be blessed by money. I do the best with all my money. Progress with my money. Invest with my money. Touch breast with my money. Get sex with my money. Get vexed with my money. Respect for my money means I feed my tummy.
I'm too cold, too cold, too cold. I'm too old, too old, too old. And it shows, and it shows, and it shows. And you know, and you know, and you know. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I love myself. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I love myself.
Rhyme scholar from the school of the hooligan. Backing out the tool once you get too hectic. Smacking up them wannas, turning wannas epileptic. I'm on some next shit, dudes respect it. I'm the eclectic, known for my eccentrics. You can't prevent this, I'm the God bless, God send this. UK rhyme savior, no never quite. That was just some media totality of hype. I ain't the best MC of the world. first MC. But I got certification, I'm the first MC. I flip, the new flip, the old flip. I zip my lip, but I still sip my get drunk quick. Done the shit, that's the one to Smith. Nothing to prove, man of the move. Let it too long to tool, loving these blues. Upset too many crews with all of my views. That's Roots, but who the hell is it? MC. And furthermore, that's the only MC. The only MC.
I'm too cold, too cold, too cold. I'm too old, too old, too old. And it shows, and it shows, and it shows. And you know. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I love myself. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I love myself.
And there you go, that's the theme tune for Newcastle United. Hartlepool Defenders.
It's used in loads of crap football grounds.
The Rotherham Athletics.
Aye, the Rotherham Athletics, the Sexton 60s.
Sexton Spurs.
The Sexton Spurs. the Newcastle Soccer Skunks.
The Dunlop Delinquents.
The Bedford All Stars.
Oh, yes. The Pennywell Pop Stars.
Yeah, the Pennywell Pop Stars.
Right.
They all come out of that.
Yeah.
No, like, you know, when someone just passes you by in, I think it's like, I don't know how many years since Guru died, but it was quite a number where you go, and that is fucking insane, man. It's 20 years or something like that. It was ridiculous, you know, when you're going, You know, like, why? The where's 20 years gone?
It's probably more than that now.
But, no, this is a couple of days ago. It was just on Twitter, and I went, no way. But the first song that got me into Guru was this, and it was the first song that got us into MC Solar as well, who was incredible on them first two albums. Incredible. But this is...
Le Bien.
I'll just let it play.
Le Mal. The good, the bad.
Le Bien, Le Mal.
1993, Paris, Brooklyn, la puissance du son. Ouais!
It's the good, the bad, le bien, le mal. The good, the bad, le bien, le mal.
Il était vraisemblable que tous les faux semblants de la farce humanitaire aboutiraient au néant. C'est une boule à facettes, comme dans les discothèques. Ça reflète à la lumière et sans elle du vent. J'aime les images fortes car je suis comme toi. Le poids des mots et le choc des photos.
Hey yo, it's time to get up. Time to change the world cause I'm fed up. We're gonna expose the wrong that's been going on. There's people dying in the streets still. In every city, lots of kids they be ill. I live in Brooklyn, got boys all over. Been around the world and you know that I know the good, the bad, le bien, le mal. The good, the bad, le bien, le mal.
L'homme qui prend le microphone se nomme Solar, maître de la rime urbaine accompagné de comparses de gangstars. À Paris, en France, comme dans la Rome antique. Imite le maître, mate le maître, comme Spartacus, limite le maître qui millimètre après millimètre jette l'intellect à des kilomètres. It's your town, guru.
Crazy madness, it's all I see out my window. It doesn't matter who's the president, yo. I hate to tell you, but slavery is still in effect. Haven't you checked? Us black folks, we ain't free yet. I make a bet, if we don't let the truth out, evil will win without a doubt. And it's the good, the bad,
le bien, le mal.
The good, the bad,
le bien, le mal. C'est le monde des affaires, au péage sur la misère. Le réel menace, au tralala l'air de rien, je doute de l'existence des dieux, de l'existence du mieux, dans un lieu plus pieux. Alors je prends de l'avance, en prenant du recul. Car prendre du recul, c'est prendre de l'élan.
I come in peace, but suckers always trying to front. So I gotta let them know, this ain't no game, punk. Cause you could wind up dead, with bullets to the head from the posse's leg. I'm like your mentor, and this is for your benefit. So kill the noise, cause the rude boys ain't having it. It's the good, the bad, le bien, le mal. The good, the bad,
le bien, le mal. En prophète de la fête, je suis contre ceux qui fêtent la défaite de la fête. Alors faites attention, cette recette intercepte de la guêpe, trouble fête et le son domine la situation. Le bien et le mal, situation critique. Problème politique et technique, ok man, tout s'explique.
Yeah, my man MC Solar in the house. I'm known as the Guru, you know that. Got the whole posse, Jimmy James, Mikey Moosh, Lucid, Blackjack, Fat, Larry, Ramses, Sunni MC, Secret, Menelec, Bambi Cruz, Planet Mars, Strike, Regis, Bull Base, Saddam, Democrat D, and the whole entire crew. You know what I'm saying? Taking no shorts in 93. Peace. It's the good and the bad, and I'm out.
Great times.
Was great times though, wasn't it?
Similar times was when this came out. I was obsessed with this. Beastie Boys collected a load of music where they just played instruments.
Oh,
and they did this compilation album called In the Sound Way.
Yeah.
In the in sound from Way Out. So it's just like all their instrumentals but put together. It's a great compilation. But Ricky's theme's on there, which was absolutely amazing.
That's my favourite track on there, is Ricky's theme though.
But there was another one that I used to listen to all the time called Transitions. Check this out. So I was reading a little bit about the Beastie Boys a few weeks ago, and apparently when they got their first record deal, they were like, right, what we're going to do, we're going to buy somewhere where we can have a place where it's a studio and we can skate at the same time. So they bought this like massive warehouse, built the ramps in with the studio, and just skated like all the time in the background.
If I can tell you one thing in your life that you must do, it's get the audiobook of the Beastie Boys.
So
the Beastie Boys, right? It's just there, you know, like their lives. And the first time they came across
warped
to England was they were supporting the Stranglers or some shit like that, and they were like dead excited. And they were in this horrible hotel, but it was about 5 stories up, and they had never ever seen a Scotch egg before.
Oh
right?
God!
So like they were going, "Is this food?" They started eating these Scotch eggs, and they got totally bored because it was horrible, and they just looked down. They went, like London was still like London. There was guys in bowler hats and all that, and they just started starting Scotch eggs off people.
How many did they have? Like
they had went to the shop and bought like loads of munchies for the whole time they were there. They were all stoned, so they had just like come back with about 7 shopping bags all this stuff, and they were just starting these Scotch eggs from like 7.
Is that because they didn't like the taste of them?
Yeah, they just didn't understand them. They didn't understand the Scotch egg.
Why have they put an egg inside of this shit?
Well, what's brilliant about the audiobook is I think it's who's the lead singer of Pulp again? Oh God, man.
Awkward guy.
Yeah. He's reading the chapter. Like
Right.
they have
The
other
voice,
people
yeah.
read the chapters, and honestly, it's brilliant. It's so well worth listening to.
Well, Just honestly, the idea of them living in a studio where that like sleeping and living
when they put a really long kids tube that kids climb through on the top of on top of the bass drum, so that, and then make the mic at the other end to see if it would do anything.
It sounded horrific. But like that drum sounds like it's recorded. You can almost hear the ramps in the background. The same with the Far Side. I mean, they decided to move into an abandoned mansion and have a studio, and obviously all they did was spend all their money on drugs and got high.
What me and Smoove did was like bring up our families and the most boring shit. Really in love with our wives and brought up our kids and that, and we're still cracking on.
Well, I bought some records and I bought some speakers. That's about it.
I bought some clothes and and I got a new Vax Platinum, for hoovering the carpet.
Yeah, like
cleaning it as well.
I'm looking forward to borrowing that.
Oh, I haven't used it yet, mate, so you're gonna have to wait.
That's the thing, rock and roll Hoover life.
Not because I've just been doing the doors upstairs, so I've been waiting till all the dust is in the carpet.
Will the dust settled?
So it's in the carpets, and then I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna go, Nicola,
suck it up.
I'm gonna go, Nicola, yeah, check out what I've done.
Suck 'em in.
It's like we've got new carpets in the house.
Right, what you got, John? Before we get out of here, we've got 10 minutes left, kids.
Right. Well, this is another thing that I discovered from that thing was that and Warcade. This is iCube Adore. It's a great tune.
such a great sound, that.
iCube, man, one of the most underrated French sort of producers that there's ever been.
For me,
like Smokers Delight and all the rest of it. You know, they took the headlines
Trip hop
over here.
Yeah.
iCube, 2 years before then?
It's just all the trip hop, like Cam, Royksop. It's Nightmares on Wax, as you say.
2 years before Nightmares on Wax.
Yeah.
Just beautiful music.
And all that German bossa nova stuff.
Beautiful French motherfucking friends. You know what I mean? I love yous. I love Paris. I have the best memories from over there.
You've got no memories.
No, I have, because I broke my shoulder.
The only reason why you remember.
It was a great night.
When you sliced your arm open and broke your shoulder.
No, sliced my arm open in Holland.
Yeah, but that's how you remember.
I remember being on the top of my mate's house at the top of sort of Montmartre.
Yeah, right? Watch me fly.
No. I was drinking homemade rum.
Oh, God.
Smoking cigarettes and looking at the sunrise coming over Paris.
John Turrell loved a cigarette, didn't you?
I did back then. You couldn't have
we need to stop the bus for another cigarette break. Oh, for God's sake.
I was terrible when I'm totally addicted.
It took us 9 hours to get from Newcastle to York.
I loved the tab, bro.
Thank heavens for vaping. Then you moved to the e-cig.
And I'm doing all right now.
I'm doing all right now.
I'm clean living.
Whatever that is. Now, Massive Attack. Speaking of trip hop, right? They did some amazing stuff, and then for me also did some very mediocre stuff.
I agree.
But this album, right, which is great artwork, like amazing. Mezzanine.
Oh,
right.
I hope it's going to be the track that I love.
It's got to be. Lots of people like certain songs, right? But for me, there was a track on there called Black Milk.
Mm-hmm.
This is the greatest trip hop record ever made.
Ow.
Sending this one out for Sean Fairhurst.
He's not even in the house tonight, man.
Exactly.
What a pleb.
Good night, folks. See you next week.
Love you.
Same time, same place.
Marie, keep it hard.
1978.